I'm from San Antonio. I have a degree in journalism and psychology, and I'm here on behalf of the Texas Media Empowerment Project. I'd like to reiterate what my friend Patsy is going through with the public access in San Antonio. They will not let you have your own show. You cannot see public access unless you, number one, have digital cable, number two, pay $15 extra. Does that sound like public access to anyone in this room? No. That is what will happen to you if you don't stand up and fight. That is what will happen to you. Sir, that's not directed at you. I appreciate your candor, Mr. Alstein. I really appreciate that you started with a Jefferson quote. Jefferson also said, when the people fear their government, there's tyranny. When the government fears the people, there's liberty. Well, as people in the United States of America, in 2006, we have one institution who can take away that tyranny. One institution with the omniscience, implied or real, to liberate us, and that is our media. We need you now more than ever. We need the FCC to open up and to not deregulate more. The thrust of my argument is also going to be based on what Thomas Jefferson noted over 200 years ago. The foundations of our democracy will be threatened by the aristocracy of money corporations. The vast corporate oversight, Enron, Bechtel, Halliburton, AOL, Time Warner, during this age is ridiculous. And corporate nepotism has undermined our democracy. The current regime and power structure, we've seen the gap between poor and rich widen, viewpoints in media reduced, diversity in media reduced, and our country's good name is sullied. Our own president spent $1.6 billion on spin, aka propaganda and disinformation. Well, that media, our technological culture's town square is overrun by those corporate and special interests and no longer hold our administration, legislature, or judicial branches with checks upon our government. Back in the 1700s, our country was started by idealists like Benjamin Franklin, who used the media to further democracy. Now, it's the other way around. Our institution uses the pretense of democracy through propaganda and media to control us. So our media is turned into lapdogs who fear FCC witch hunts and indecency hearings. And now our reporters self-censor themselves. They're censured, or their reports have been cutting room floor. I'd just like to close with a quote from George Orwell. In a world of universal deceit, telling the truth is a revolutionary act. I'd like to close with some truths that I know from San Antonio. Number one, deregulation will never be an asset to this country, only to corporations. Number two, media racism is real. Education apartheid is real. San Antonians are ignored, silenced, and we are real. We want justice, truth, and diversity in our media. The FCC, in large part, has the final say on what news and views we receive. You must establish distance and accountability from corporate interests, make a commitment to the public interest, and jumpstart our democracy that is compassionate and modern in its technical and ethical checks and balances.